and welcome back to Beauty in the Bookcase. Believe it or not, I'm not dead. Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a couple weeks, I think, just because work's been really busy and stuff. But anyway, I had some time today and I'm gonna record a video. I don't think I look good as a blonde. This is a temporary stage. I'm dyeing my hair, not next week, I think the week after. So bear with whatever this ramen noodle mess is for now. So today's video is going to be all about seeing how many languages I can actually guess accurately. So I have 3 different websites that I'm using. I have BuzzFeed's hardest guess language quiz. I'm going to start with that one just because I don't trust that BuzzFeed? I don't trust that BuzzFeed actually put as much work into this as they think they did. Then I'm going to be doing one, then I'm going to be using a website called Language Squad, which kind of gives you like just recordings and then options to guess. And the last one is going to be Language Guesser, in which they play YouTube videos and kind of blur out the like identifying artist information and stuff. And essentially you get to find cool new music, and you also get to guess the language and see, you know, how good of a polyglot I really am. Should I attempt to like pronounce these and then just butcher them, and then we can listen to how they're supposed to be? Okay, let's do that. Une seule langue n'est jamais suffisant. I'm thinking it says like just one language is never just enough. It's French. I know it's French. But am I right on what it means? Also, I'm using Google Translate. Look, I went to college for translation. Google Translate, not reliable, but just we're using it today. Yeah, one language is never enough. I was good. I was basically, yeah. Oh wait, but I wanted to see what it's supposed to sound like.
Une seule langue n'est jamais suffisante.
Une seule langue n'est jamais suffisant. Is that correct? Nadège, if you're watching this, please don't kill me. French is not my forte. Next. Well, I definitely can't read that because I am a European language kind of gal. Although, I don't know. I would like to learn Japanese at some point. Maybe even Korean. I feel like Mandarin scares me. I feel like it's really complicated. So, I don't know. I don't think it's Japanese. I think Japanese looks, I don't know, there's something about Japanese characters that look adorable to me. I'm gonna say Mandarin. That's probably wrong. Oh, I was right. I am a genius. I am a language genius. I know all the languages.
一种语言永远不够。
一种语言不够? I don't think that's correct. I'm sorry to any Mandarin speakers watching. I don't want to butcher your language. I think it would be interesting though for me to do a video on tonal languages, because they scare me, and I know so many people who love them, and I think they're beautiful and they're super interesting, but they just look so complicated that they scare me. I don't even want to attempt to pronounce this because I know it's going to be wrong. I'm so sorry to whoever's language this is. I'm just gonna read it literally, so please excuse me. Satu basa tidak pernah cukup. I don't know, my heart is saying Tamil, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh, it was Malay. I'm sorry to any Malaysian speakers, Malay speakers. Oh no, and it doesn't. Dang it. Of course. Let's see. It did detect Indonesian, so I'm gonna see if it says it.
Satu bahasa tidak pernah cukup.
Satu bahasa tidak pernah cukup. I don't know if that's correct. I also don't know if you'd pronounce it the same way in Malay, but Indonesian is the only thing that Google Translate is going to give us. I'm sorry to all the people who don't speak what the internet deems popular languages. and you don't have audio clips of your language. I've had to deal with that with like Irish. Like there's nothing on this earth. Like Google Translate doesn't do it. Duolingo, I don't know if they've gotten better, but when I was doing Irish a few years ago on Duolingo, they barely had like audio clips. So I was just like, okay, I guess I'll just know how to like read it and write it, but not how to speak it. So yeah, I don't know why that is, but if you have any useful resources, send them my way. Let me know in the comments below. Uma só língua nunca basta. I'm thinking it's Portuguese. And my reasoning is, I mean, I speak Spanish. Spanish is my first language, so I would know that. I feel like I studied Italian a bit in the past, so I just feel like this isn't Italian. I feel like it's Portuguese. Haha! Okay, now let's see how I'm actually supposed to pronounce this.
Uma só língua nunca basta.
Uma só língua nunca basta. I think I said linga instead of lingua, but it wasn't that far off. Romance languages. You learn one, you know them all. I don't know what language this is, but it's beautiful. I've always envied kind of those like Arabic and like Bengali. I don't know if Bengali and Punjabi both use like different scripts, but I just think they're so pretty. Like it really makes you look at your own alphabet and be like, wow, boring. Like I would just learn how to love to just write these languages, even if I can't speak them. I don't know. I don't think it's Persian. I'm gonna go with Bengali. Oh, I guessed it right. See, I'm a genius. I am a language genius. What is this? Okay, it's a... I knew that.
একটি ভাষা যথেষ্ট নয়।
Eki basha yateshinai. How was that? I have no idea what that last language is or how to pronounce it. So I'm not going to try right now. It's definitely not Russian because that's not Cyrillic. I think it's Greek. I've seen Greek written before. I have no idea how to pronounce Greek or how to read it or write it or anything, but yeah, I know that's Greek. I've seen Greek. Do you imagine if I was like, I know that's Greek, and then it's like, you're wrong. How embarrassing.
Μια γλώσσα δεν είναι ποτέ αρκετή.
Mia glosa denini pote arki? I don't know if I said that right. The end word. Greeks, please correct me. You also have a beautiful language that also seems very intimidating. I'm very intimidated. I really want to learn Russian, but I'm so intimidated by like different alphabets. You know, it's a whole other layer. Although I've heard Cyrillic is like easy enough to, not Cyrillic, like Russian is easy enough to learn once you get Cyrillic down, so I don't know. Let me know if I should, I think that's Polish by the way, but let me know in the comments if you think I should attempt to learn how to, I don't know, learn Russian. I mean, I've done a video on Russian before, but maybe if I should do a video on the Cyrillic alphabet, that'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, we just did Greek. Ukrainian, I think, also uses Cyrillic. It's Polish. I've seen Polish. I don't know how to read Polish, but I'm fairly good at identifying written Polish. I had a friend who was Polish, and I'm sure I've heard Polish before, because I went through this weird phase where there was this website called Last FM. It was an online radio, and you could just like plug in different keywords and it would give you random music. And I went through a phase where I was listening to Polish, Italian, and Russian like heavy metal, and yeah, but I honestly, if you spoke in Polish to me, I don't know that I'd be able to recognize it, but I do have a fairly decent understanding of what it looks like, I guess.
Jeden język nigdy nie wystarcza.
Jeden język nigdy nie wystarcza? I don't think that was really good. That is Arabic. Oh no, it's Persian! I'm sorry, Persian speakers. Oh, fantastic, we can't hear it. I'm sorry, Persian speakers. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher this. Laha Moja Hetoshi? I think it's Vietnamese. My soul doesn't feel like it's an African language. No! It's Swahili. I'm so sorry. Take me out of main like European languages and I am lost.
Luga moja haitoshi. Luga moja haitoshi.
Luga moja haitoshi? Oh, that's, wait. I was gonna say that's German. It has to be. Because if it was Dutch, it'd have like little extra letters and look kind of silly. It's German. Eine Sprache ist niemals genug. I know German. I'm not gonna look that up. Ooh! I'm gonna say Russian. Please be correct. Okay. Say it to me, Google.
Одного языка никогда недостаточно.
Одного языка. Next, I can't. There are too many words happening here. I'm sorry, Russians. I want to learn your language so bad. Dishpat ang isang lenguaje lamang? I don't know. Nepali? Oh, it's Filipino. I knew it and I didn't look it. I was like, no, listen to your first instincts, children.
Hindi sapat ang isang lengguwahe lamang.
Hindi sapat ang isa lengua lamang. Is that correct? I'm sorry, Filipinos. Okay, that I think is Vietnamese. The only reason I know that is because Vietnamese is another one of those languages that I feel like I can kind of recognize written because of all the accents.
Một thứ tiếng thì không bao giờ đủ.
Một thứ tiếng thì không bao giờ đủ? That was really bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Turkish. We've done Turkish here before. I know that little accent. I don't know what it's called. But
Bir dil asla yeterli değildir.
bir dil asla yeterli değildir? Not great. Ugh, I'm never gonna achieve my soap opera dreams. That is Japanese. See, I feel like there's just like these softer angles to Japanese writing that makes me be like, that's Japanese.
言語を一つは決して足りない。
言語hitatsu e keshitatinai? How was that? Not great. I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh god, this thing is really long. Okay, I'm gonna do these quickly then. I got a 75. 15 out of 20, not that bad. Especially again for somebody who doesn't know that many languages. And a lot of the languages here, I really like that a lot of them weren't just, only European languages, or, it wasn't just like, French, Italian, Spanish, English, German, kind of like the usual languages you see. I think it was really cool that they included different Asian, Southeast Asian, and African languages. I think that's really cool. Let's do medium audio. Okay, there's 58 languages. Let's do that.
Για την ατζέντα της Συνόδου που παρευρίσκονται τόσο ο Έλληνας Πρωθυπουργός όσο και ο Πρόεδρος της Κυπριακής Δημοκρατίας, θα μιλήσουμε τώρα με την Έμα Παπαεμμανουήλ. Έμα, πού θα λέγαμε ότι στοχεύει αυτή η Σύνοδος? Ξέρουμε, Έμα, με ποιες θέσεις προσέρχεται η Έλληνα?
Okay. I'm gonna say Slovak because it kind of feels like it has a Russian-y vibe, but that could be wrong. Oh, it was Greek! I'm a disappointment.
Io leur fais encore saluer tout le monde, comme ça, avec nouvelle concernant le pays d'Haïti, même conseil électoral provisoire, mettez fin dans l'évaluation, il a fait dans le bureau électoral départemental, avec le bureau électoral communal, conseiller.
Yes, nice. I would love to learn like a Creole language. They sound so fascinating. Although I have spoken French with somebody from Haiti, and it was the first time I didn't feel self-conscious about my French, so thank you.
Jeudi 18 mars, 4 années après, nous venons inscrits dans CEP. Nous venons inscrits Organisation Politique Femila Valas pour la...
Creole again? Yeah. See? Picking it up. Let's see.
Io leur fais encore saluer tout le monde, Police nationale d'Haïti, annoncer...
Stop giving me the same one, that's cheating.
הואיל והבנה משותפת במהותן של זכויות וחירויות אלה היא תנאי חשוב לקיומה השלם של התחייבות זו.
I'm gonna say Hebrew because it has that, like, I don't know, I'm not a linguist, so I don't know what these things are properly called, but kind of like that, like, guttural, kind of sound. Haha. Hebrew also sounds so interesting.
Tagad interesanti, vai jūs nevarat pastāstīt par to Gunāra Pirkarta projektēto, kurā vietā, tai tumšajā skatā, tad tur būs okupācijas.
Latvian. Interesting. I only picked Polish because I felt like it kind of had like a little bit of a Germany vibe, and I was like, okay, maybe it's from like that area. Sorry, Latvians. If you're watching from Latvia, hi. That's cool. Okay, last one is language guesser. I have done this before. I think it's really fun. I had it on ultra. I'm just gonna do hard. We're not gonna do that many rounds. Let's do 10 because this video is already getting long. And let's do pop. I feel like pop is a bit easier to guess than hip hop, just because it's a bit harder sometimes with like the cadence of hip hop to get a grasp on the accent. At least that's my opinion. That's how I see it. Anyway, let's go. If you're wondering about the name I chose, it's a nickname my parents gave me when I was little. So let's go. Ooh, d'accordo pecado. Okay, I'm eliminating Arabic. I think it's interesting with this one because even if you're not good at languages, you can, you might start picking things up with like the background, or there'll be like things. Sometimes it's like the cards up top don't get blurred out, or you'll get things like, flags or different locations and stuff, and you can kind of sleuth it out a bit. If it hadn't been for the flag, it's Portuguese, like do pecado, like that sound. I don't know, it's something about the way that the mouth places the vowels that is very like Portuguese to me. Also, I feel like I should learn Portuguese because I have been asked many times if I'm Brazilian, and I am not. And I mean in real life, not here. So Portuguese would be fun. It's interesting. Sorry, I know I keep interrupting. But it's interesting because when I was doing like the ultra one, it actually gives you only languages. Not only, but usually it just gives you languages from the same families. So it gets really hard. I had one that was like German, Dutch, Afrikaans, and there was something else. I can't remember what it was, but it was also like from that type of Germanic thing, and I was like, this is gonna be really hard. Some graffiti. Feel like if it was Japanese, the graffiti would be in Japanese. Also, this landscape is not saying Japan to me, and that could be incredibly wrong from my very limited idea of Japan. I don't think it's Finnish. I'm gonna say Estonian. That's what my heart is saying. Oh, is it Finnish? It's Hungarian. Okay. I should have gone. Hungarian was my second guess, and I was like, it's probably Finnish then. And I'm just being dumb. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, pretty. Wedding. I haven't really seen any Chinese music before, I think, but I know, Korean pop music does kind of mix Korean with English. They have that kind of vibe of like really beautiful singing mixed with kind of like rapping, and you have dancing and the great production. Yeah. Maybe I should do a video on like K-pop and like trying to guess what the song is about without knowing. That would be fun. Because I'm not really like I haven't really heard much K-pop, but I think it's really cool. The music videos are insane. Oh, it is Estonian. Sweet. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Swedish. I feel like all those, or Finnish, those like Nordic languages to me all sound really cute but kind of silly. I don't mean that in a mean way. I don't know. There's something almost cartoonish about them when I like listening to them without actually knowing what's being said. Yeah. Estonian though. Interesting. And again, with this, I love that, a lot of the music that we get isn't just kind of like, oh, Italy, France, Spain, Germany, it's not just like these countries that tend to be more, I guess, mainstream. Okay, she did say drug. Well, at least I heard that. I know drug is friend in Russian. Croatian. Yeah. Only reason it was that drug. It was that drug that got me. I was like, okay, well, it's definitely Eastern European, and I don't know. I just felt like Croatia was closest. I don't know. Sorry. Also, if anyone from India is watching at any point, and I mean, is there a reason? I mean, I love it. I think it's so beautiful that a lot of the music, a lot of the singing kind of has that almost kind of like runs, like it goes like up and down, and I think it's so beautiful. But I don't know, is it like a traditional thing, or I don't know. I just would love to know. It's Albanian. I only know it because I know the Albanian flag. Thank you, Ina, for teaching me about Albania. I have a friend whose family is from Albania, so I saw that flag and I was like, I know it. Oh, nice. That was a really cool sound though. Indonesian. Interesting. I only guess Filipino because I have heard Filipino singers, and they have these beautiful, strong but delicate voices. Filipinos are hella talented, dude. Oh, I guessed right. Nice. Yeah, the names seemed very again, kind of like Russian sounding. I don't mean that in like it's all Russian. I obviously know they're separate countries. I just mean kind of like that Eastern European area of the world. But it's so hard to say Eastern European because it sounds so generic. And if there is a more specific word for kind of like that region that is like, where Russia is, but not Russia, like ex-USSR kind of countries and all that type of area, I feel like I'm just gonna say the wrong thing all the time. Anyway, that was really cool. He had a really powerful voice. And I think that's also really interesting, listening to pop music from other places. It's not the same as like what we're used to. Oh, nice. That was beautiful. She had a beautiful voice. But I was gonna say as well, yeah, so you get your score, and then if you didn't like Shazam the songs or anything in the meanwhile, while you were playing, it does give you kind of like a big list and everything at the end. So yeah. Okay guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you'd like for me to do more of these, or if you have any other ideas. Let me know that in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these. I also make book reviews and kind of makeup tutorials while I review books and do other languagey type stuff. So make sure to subscribe for more of that, and I will see you guys next time.